Everyone, I'm Big Al and welcome to my Football Manager Football 18 non-league to Premier League. This is with Kirsten Ashton, closest team in the North Vanarama National League North to my home here in Sheffield. So we've taken control of Kirsten Ashton, as you were aware of my previous video, and this is our first match of the season against North Ferriby. Now, as you can see, pre-season went really well. Just the one defeat to Sturbridge by 2-0. Since that game, we changed our formation, and as you can see, 3-2, 3-0, and a 6-0 dropping in the last game that we get handed out. So, fantastic start. Obviously, it's going to only be the game against North Ferry. I was hoping to go into one for Stockport as well, but we got so much to get through. Obviously, we've now managed to get some staff. We got a director of football, and as you can see, he has filled us up completely with all the staff we require. That we have room for. So we have one director of football, 2 scouts and 1 chief scout. We have 1 head physio and a physio, 1 general coach, 1 goalkeeping coach, and 1 head of youth development. Now, obviously, with bringing these people in, the head of youth, I have sent him out to sign in any youth players he wants, from any age down from 16 to 23. He's got full permission to go out and do that. I have not even taken any say in what youth players he brings into the club. I've just brought in cover for pretty much everywhere else I could get. I've brought in quite a few players, but the head of youth department has brought in pretty much 2 teams, nearly a team and a half's worth, we'll say, of players. So we've had 35 players come in, and we've had 4 out, all on free transfers out. Everyone that we've brought in has been a free transfer. As I say, I didn't bring all these players in. I've brought some of them in, and the assistant brought the rest of them in. We've obviously got now multiple goalkeepers, multiple defenders, midfielders, attackers. I'm not going to go through them all because there's so many and it would take up too much of the episode. But you're going to see pretty much the team has been a full overhaul of the team. We still have some of the original players from Kirsten Ashton here, but as you can see, 4 have already left on free transfers to other clubs, 2 to the Aldrinham, 1 to Spennymoor, and 1 to Macclesfield. Also in our squad, we also had a massive injury to our main striker, who was already at the club, and also Ryan Grant has been injured since then. But there you go, Sam Medley has been injured. He's out for, I think, the whole season. Where can we see the people that's injured? Medical Centre. There we go. See, I'm still learning this game myself. And it's not actually going to show, is it? Do you have to click on them? Injury history, is it? Current injuries. There we go. So broken ribs for Ryan Grant. He's out for 5 weeks to 2 months. And in our first pre-season game where we lost 2-0, Sam Medley, after 5 minutes, got a lower broken leg, and he's out for 6 to 11 months. So he's basically out for the season. We won't be seeing him. But we got most of our squad, as you can see, has signed their contracts. We still have a few people who haven't signed contracts, and 1 or 2 that are still transfer listed, but they'll probably end up staying, to be fair. So, this is going to be our tactic and our squad. So we're playing a 4-2-3-1. We've played, so far, wide formation, by the way. It's a wide formation. We've played pretty well in pre-season with this formation, so we're going to try and stick with it for a little while. Obviously, the system prefers 4-4-2. That is the first tactic on the tactic screen, but we didn't do a very good job. That 2-0 drubbing that we received was by the 4-4-2 tactic. I then changed it to this because we had plenty of players that can play these positions, and it seems to work quite well. So the team today to play North Ferriby is going to be our new goalkeeper Gokik in goals. Right back is Leggett. Centre back Booker. Beside him is Brady, and the left back is Awa. In the centre of midfield we have Marshall and Lawton. Ahead of them is the trio of Welkin, Wright, and Hartley. And up front, Enumu. I hope I pronounced his name right, Ulrich. I do apologise. I might just call him Ulrich, because it's so much easier than pronouncing Enumu every single time he scores or gets anywhere near the goal. So as you can see, we're playing attacking mentality, fluid, with retain possession, work ball in the box, exploit the middle, because obviously we got the 2 centre midfields in there. And then obviously we got the 3 ahead of him. So, and then also look for the overlap for Hartley and Liggett, and Welkin with Awawa. Now, as you can see, a lot of these are new players. We have totally improved our team completely. On the bench, we've got Durrell, O'Reilly, Albuquerque, Dole, and Langford. So, pretty strong squad. We now have a pretty strong squad. I shouldn't have to sign anyone in January in the transfer window. We should be able to play with this team now the whole way through this first season. I'm not looking to bring anyone else in. Obviously, my head of youth development, he's building the under 23s up. As you can see, they have a massive squad now compared to what they did have. And there's a lot of 18-year-olds in there. The under 18s hasn't really got anything in it. Got 2 players. There you go. And I believe he's going to be leaving. He's had contracts from 3 different clubs so far, and he's refused them all. But he might leave, and he's ineligible, so he won't be playing anyway. So yeah, my head of youth development has literally transformed my under 23s dramatically, give him pretty much a whole team. So I'm expecting him then to do the same for the under 18s. He's still been out signing, he's given me a whole lot of list of under 17s that he's looking to sign in. I just ignored it and went, yeah, whatever. So let's get on to this game, and let's get the first game over and done with against North Ferriby. Yeah, we'll proceed on for this match. I think it asked me for team numbers, didn't it? Come on. Excuse me. We're looking for the first 3 points of the season. I believe we're actually favourites to win the league. 3-1 was the options we were given. And they are playing my old formation from the beta save. The 5-3-2, which is slightly different than what my formation is for the beta save, because I obviously have this guy sits in the middle. But we'll see what happens. We've done quite well in the preseason. I don't know how they've done preseason wise. I'm just hoping that we can go out and nick a victory. First game of the season of our non-league to Premier League. So basically this is basically me trying to take Kirsten Ashton from the non-league, a few quick promotions, get into the Football League, and then work our way up into the Premier League. Obviously each season improving the squad, building our youth academy up, and by the time we get to the Premier League we should have a pretty decent youth academy and a really decent squad. We have a good squad at the minute, looking to build on it over the years and produce some world-class talent and get Kirsten Ashton on the map. But as you can see, we're coming up to 3 minutes in, no highlights yet. I think it's on extended as well, if I remember correct. Let's have a quick look. York are 1-0 up. Yeah, it's on extended, so hopefully this will give us a few more highlights. And North Ferriby get the first corner of the game, whipped it in, and Gorick with the save. Or Gogic. I need to learn his name. He's an American goalkeeper. He's free. He was on a free transfer. And it took a lot of debate to get him in. But he's in. And he's done okay so far. A couple of good saves. And a clean sheets. Which says good things about the defence as well. So we're all over them on possession and shots. But they've had 1 shot, 1 on target. We have yet to hit the target in this game. But extended highlights are on. So we should get a lot more highlights for you guys, rather than just the short highlights that we have had in the beta save, because we didn't really get many, and that was with Nottingham Forest. I'm expecting a lot more mistakes and a lot more highlights out of the non-league games. And as we build, fingers crossed, it improves, and then I can take it off, extend it, and we just get key. But until then, we'll stick with this extended highlights. And not even with extended highlights on, it doesn't look like much is happening. Oh, here we go. North Ferriby with another throw in. And it's Bateston, the Emerton, the Russell looks inside. Oh, and Sadie's in behind the defence. And great save by Gokic. Alexander Gokic. The American. He might even make it to an international player before you're too long. That's the plans, is get my players to be international players. But we need to get in the Football League for that to even remotely happen. And he might be too old by that stage. Who knows? I think he's 19, 20 already. So I'll have a look later. But this is our first game of non-league to Premier League. And I'm excited about it. I'm very, very excited. I'm hoping this I'm hoping we can do it. I'm hoping we can get all the way from non-league to the Premier League before FM19 comes out next November. So we have a year. I know a couple of those leagues are going to take us maybe 2 seasons to do it, but that's fine. I can live with that. Let's change this to latest scores. We don't need to see this if it's going to let me. Is it not working anymore? Oh, there it is. Oh, well. See? You think I've done this before and I haven't. Hey. Latest scores up there. So we can see goals going in. And, oh, look at that. My old local home, Gainsborough 1-0 up. Gawke sprinting out of his box. Thumps the ball forward. Enumo can't get there. Right does the Marshall. Then the Lawton. Out wide to Hartley. Plays an early ball in Enumo. Oh, he's playing it back. Has he? No, he's lost it to Skilton. And here come Ferriby. But it's intercepted by Booker, who finds Lawton in the Marshall. Enumo gets in behind the defenders. And Enumo, it's 1-0. Kirsten Ashton. They're 1-0 up. 23 minutes in. And what a debut for Ulrich Enumo off the score chart already. Kirsten Ashton 1, North Ferriby Town 0, and perfection. Booker intercepts the pass through. Lawton just plays a first time pass in, and whoa, what the hell happened there? Marshall dicked it over for Enumo, who takes it past the defenders and buries it into that bottom corner, left footed finish. And what a way for us to start the season off. 1-0 up. It is just perfect. Okay, now let's change this to league table. League table. Yes, please. So there you go. Kirsten Ashton are currently third in the table. York City are 2-0 up. Gainsborough now drawing 1 each. 25 minutes gone. And we are doing okay. Now, do we do this as the latest scores or as a video printer? Let me know in the comments which you prefer. Latest scores like this or as a video printer, which is the latest event updates. Or like this, the way we had it for the beta save, which I like this because it showed you red cards and things like that there, which was always nice to see. And now we're getting our first booking. Yep. George Brady gets the first yellow card of the season in front of our home support, which you can see there's not many in the stadium for their first game of the season. That needs to improve as we move along throughout the seasons, as we get promoted, etc. We need to get more supporters for the door, because what's in that door at the minute is not enough. I would expect to see every stand full, but it's not to be, and it is not a league, so I'm not expecting much. But we are 1-0 up. Cracking start to our first game of the season. As I said, we now got 2 broken. Both our centre backs are broke. That's not so good. We're only 30 minutes in and both centre backs are yellow carded. But we're up to a perfect start to a degree so far. If we can continue this and maybe nick a second goal, that would be brilliant. Build on that 6-0 victory that we had in pre-season before the start of the first league game. Because we had a couple of 3-2s, 3-0s and 6-0s. That, if we could have finished that run into this and maybe score 3 or 4, I'd be a very happy manager in the first game of the season. But we're doing okay now. We're where I want to be by the end of the season. I'm just hoping we can build on this. If we stick the 1-0 win here, we can build on it from each game by game. I'll be a happy manager. I want to be in the playoff spot. Ideally, it'd be nice to win the league outright, but in my first season, I wasn't expecting. They've asked me to avoid relegation. I want promotion. They want relegate. They're wanting us to avoid relegation. Well, promotion would avoid it. That's what I say. Can't guarantee it, but I'll try my best. Excuse me. And we're up to 40 minutes, and I might get another yellow card. Looks like Wright about to get booked. Did he get booked? Yep, he has. He's booked Jordan Wright. So 3 players booked. Not great, because I haven't even got, get stuck in on or anything. I read out what I had on. But Anawa to walk in. Thumps a beautiful ball over the top, and Numo's in the game. Will he get a second of the game? And he's put it. Oh, the keeper saved it. I thought he put it wide. Keeper with a save. Corner kick. As York are now 3-0 up. They might be the team to beat this season. Hartley with a cross. Oh, cleared. And are they going to counter-attack? No. Leggett gets in there. I don't really know the Panorama North or South teams very much. So, I could be totally wrong. And I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments if I'm completely wrong. You can tell me who the big teams are. And by all means, I'll respect them a bit better then. But Hartley with a free kick. Booker! Oh, he put it off the bar. And it's a goal kick. Oh my word, he hit the frame of the goal. I thought it was going in the roof. So, fitness-wise, I know I was looking unfit, but I got 3 yellow cards to contend with at half-time as well. But we'll see what happens. Gockig with the kick out. Lawton's jumping with it, but loses it. But Hartley gets it. Hartley, what will he do with it? Looks wide to Walken. Walken's got the overlap. He had the overlap, didn't look to it. Wright might look to it. No, Wright's lost the ball. Now the overlap. It's now 2-on-2. As Sadidi plays it out wide, and the right back didn't get back, but their winger has. The wing back is flying down the line. Everton with a cross, and Dixon, and it's an equaliser for North Ferry, but United. I thought it was Town. It's actually United, and it's 1 each. And Kirsten Ashton have dropped down to 8th in the table. And it was all because we didn't look at it for the overlap, even though that's on the tactic. We lost the ball in the middle of the park. The wing back got forward. Our left back didn't get back. And boom, Everton with the cross. Dixon unmarked in the middle of the box. And bang, 1 apiece. Right on the stroke of half-time, pretty much. Not what we would have wanted going in at half-time, was to concede a goal. But it seems to have happened. So it looks like it will be Kirsten Ashton 1, North Ferriby United, not Town Al, 1 at half-time. I really thought their name was North Ferriby Town. Don't ask me why, but it shows you how much I know about the non-league football. Nothing. So I thought I had a decent team here to go out and defeat this team, but it doesn't look like it. First game of the season, fitness still isn't perfect, as you can see. And there it is, half-time. Just get into the dressing room, get this sorted. Let's see, can we make any changes? Anyone not looking great out there? Well, our attacking midfield centre is not looking great. Neither is Lawton. So I got Dahl, who can play attacking midfield right / striker. So I might bring him in for right, who's booked. So get one of the bookings off. I do have a Riley who can play defensive right centre back and centre back. So I have 2 bookings on my centre back. Now, I think I might leave them in there because Langford can play centre back as well. I don't want to just bring on 2 centre backs because they're both booked. I'm going to bring El Berkey on for Lawton. What do you want to be then? Come on. Oh, advanced playmaker. Okay. On support, please. Yes. That way you're not going too far forward on me. Yeah, I'm going to leave my 2 yellow carded players because Booker's fitness is not looking 100%. So I'll wait until about maybe 60th, 70th minute and then take Booker off because Brady's looking a lot fitter and bring on the defensive right centre back just to secure the defence up. As North Ferriby have kicked off for the second half and El Bakary gets straight in there with a challenge, but he's given it away and the highlight is now over. And hopefully now we can get a second goal in the second half and push on. Because I was expecting a win in the first game. I was hoping for a win. Give you guys a nice new look at some of the new players. Well, pretty much the whole team's pretty new, to be fair. I have tried to get rid of many of the original players. There was a lot of them on needed contracts. I've offered them all contracts. Some people signed. Others basically decided that they didn't want another contract at the present time of minute. So and I feel them got angry because I was bringing players in and they didn't want to lose their places. But I needed to build a team that can challenge, can get me up into the playoffs. I went out, I brought in extra players for every position to strengthen up. My youth department has then gone out and bought loads as well. All free transfers. We haven't spent a penny, which is amazing. We used our little transfer budget we got on wages, and we've built it from there. But as you see, my left back's looking really unfit though, so I don't know if I should take my left back off. Hartley with a corner though. Here we come. Hartley swings it in. Booker, the Brady at the back post, and he's put it wide. Oh no, off the top of the bar it says, but it looked like I went wide of the goal. To be fair, I don't think I hit the bar from that angle. The ball went past the post. I know they're all newly gelling, so they're not perfect yet. It takes time, and I have time to give. If we lose our first game. But Gorick comes out and picks that up. But what's the free kick? Uh oh, Booker's getting sent off. We're going to be down to 10 men. I don't know why. I didn't see anything. Second yellow. Debut for Booker. And he's off. It's because he impeded Sididi from getting the ball. And it's a dangerous free kick. But we now need to make a change. Brady's booked. I don't want two centre backs getting sent off. So Brady's going to come off. O'Reilly's in. Do I have to drop someone back? Do you want someone? No, we're just going to play three at the back. So bring O'Reilly into the middle. Bring the full back in. I know they're not going to like it, but it's, 30 minutes left. So it's going to now be a 3-2-3-1. We lose now, we lose. It's fine. I can handle defeat in the first day of the season. And here comes the free kick with Bruggen for North Ferriby. Shot saved by the keeper. Gokke turns it round past the post. Corner kick to North Ferriby. As I just take a little drink. Bruggen with the corner. Yes, I'm very unprofessional, guys. Sorry. And Dole brings it out on his debut. And again. And there it is. We're down to 10 men. We're dropping down the league table slightly due to this draw. But if we can hold out for the draw, I'll be happy. Actually, I need to take it off attacking, because we need to contain it. Where's contain? Or control. Control's better. I don't want to go to contain because that'll put too much pressure on us. And now we got a corner. And who's going to whip in the corner? Hartley to whip in the corner. Can we score from the corner? 10 men. Awaw is up. Oh, he didn't get there. Referee said no to the penalty. Unbelievable. Marshall picks up the loose ball. Looks inside. Finds Leggett. Leggett, what will he do with it? And nothing. So the attack is now over. And as you can see, Southport have just missed a penalty against Boston, and that would have moved us up another position. But 10 men, we're doing okay at the minute. We've been nearly 10 minutes without a man, but we'll drop down a bit further because FC United have just scored a goal. So that will drop us down the table a bit further now, as they will leapfrog us as well. Now, can we get one of their players sent off to make it level? They got two bookings in the back, their wing back and their centre back, Gray and Emerton. And here come us again on the attack. Hartley finds Elbecker in the Marshall. He'll play it back to Elberke. He's found Marshall again. Duel! Oh, blocked the shot. And here they come. But O'Reilly in there. Substitution. Marshall. He's going to have to play out of his skin, O'Reilly. He looks wide. He finds Jake Hartley, who then looks inside Elberke. And then Numo's in. He's bit the keeper. And it's 2-1. Kirsten Ashton. And Ulrich Numo has put the 10 men in front. He got in between the two defenders and the keeper. Rounded the keeper and just slid it home. What a beautiful play. Hartley here. Beautiful ball back in. And Elberke. Beautiful ball. Dinking ball over top. In between the two defenders. Round the keeper. First time in the chest. And slots it home for Kirsten Ashton. It's second of the game and second for Kirsten Ashton. And we go 2-1 up. And that should jump us back up the league table to where we should be. And that has pumped us back up the table. Another highlight here. North Ferriby kicking off. And are they going to go out and dramatically equalise straight away? Or are we going to intercept it? Leggett with the thumping header on, but they've got it back again, North Ferriby. They've got an extra man over, and Leggett will pick that up again. He's playing brilliant in the centre-back position, but he's giving a dangerous ball in, and Leggett's giving away. And Gokic with a fantastic save. It would have been easier to score, but Gokic with an awesome save to keep Kirsten Ashton in the lead. And Leggett with a dangerous pass back. If in doubt, put it out. And it's simple header, but Gokic saves again. What a goalkeeper he's going to be. He has kept Kirsten Ashton with a 2-1 lead, and that's what we needed against North Ferriby United. Sorry. Let's see where we actually are now in the table. We're 2-1 up. We're back up to 5th. And can we hold on to this? North Ferriby are on full out attack at the minute. Can we weather the storm and maybe get a counter-attack and nick a third? That would just make my day with 10 men, because then the team have played a blinder. We're 75 minutes gone. We're 2-1 up. And if we can win this game with 10 men, I will be delighted. It will just show you how much of a good, strong team we have. Obviously, if we draw against 11 men, I'm still going to be happy with that. You know, I'm not going to say, oh, well, we should have still won, because, to be fair, they have an extra man, so they have an extra man every time they go forward. We're only playing 3 at the back now. So they technically can overload us completely, because I doubt my midfield will get back far enough with the formation we're playing. They're not designed to come back that far. The 2 defensive midfielders are, so a maximum of 5 defenders we're expected to have. Again, where we had 6 beforehand. So if they come in and they score, they do. But I'm happy with the result. As long as we don't lose, I wouldn't be happy if we lost the game. But if we win or we draw, I'm a happy man at that point. I'll take a point from this. I'll prefer 3 points, but I'll take a point. But we have played quite well with only 10 men. So if we can hold it out, here they come with another corner. This is where they'll probably score from free kicks. Oh man, Mark near post. I could have didn't save the tactics, did I? I didn't save the tactics. Oh, ow. Because I did it. I noticed it halfway through the last game on pre-season. I noticed we never had the tactics weren't set right for corners. Look, I normally have someone there on my normal tactics, and it's defaulted back. I forgot to change it. Well, as I said I'd take a point. As long as we don't lose now, I'll be happy. But I did have tactics set up, but not saved clearly. That's it all fixed. Oh, let's change that back to pitch. Oh yeah, confirm our changes. That's all the tactics fixed. Now hopefully we don't concede from a corner again with ease. I've literally went in, changed all the tactics to what they should have been. I knew I had tactics set up, but clearly it didn't pick them up. And here they go. If they score from this free kick, I will be highly disappointed and got it. And making all my changes now just before they hit the free kick. Which, obviously I made those changes like 3 minutes ago. So they get the free kick, they whip it in. Oh my god, they scored again. Really? Not even one of my players. I just changed all the tactics, made them jump off, set it so they would defend it, and clearly my players didn't take any of those instructions on board. I'll have those tactics fully fixed for the next one. Oh, he was a free mark. Was he unmarked? He was. Oh man, he had 2 players on him, and he still got a free header. Not the start we would have wanted. Well, stuff it. Full out attack. Let's see if we can get a late equaliser. That's all I can ask for now. We already lost the game from 2 set pieces that we should never concede it from Ealer. Let's now go full out attack and see if we can win the game. Like I see United were 1-0 up. They're 2-1 down now. So I don't feel so bad. But we've led twice in this game, and they don't deserve a victory. North Ferriby don't deserve this win. But we're down to 10 men. Lee Brooker gets sent off. Not the start we would have wanted for Kirsten Ashton. But we give it our all. Here we go. Corner kick. Can we equalise and make it 3? Hartley with a cross. They cleared it. Marshall picks up the loose ball. Plays it into Awawa. What will he do with it? Oh, he's lost the ball. Jesus, come on. What are you lying down now for? It's already gone halfway up the pitch. Oh, because he doesn't want to run back. Russell brings it out for North Ferriby. They could absolutely drop us here. They could get a 4th. They've got 3 men over in the middle. Look at this. Here they come. plays it in. Sadidi makes it. Oh, he's put it wide. Oh, my word. This is non-league football at its best. That was non-league football at its best, for sure. They have literally dominated. We were dominating the game before then. We still got the most possession, which is kind of strange with having 10 men. But they have dominated everything else now. They've got the most shots, the most on target, the whole heap. And Alfreton have just scored, so we're not dropping down the league even further. As the game goes on, further into it. I say we're probably in the bottom now. Let's see if we can get this to drag down to the bottom half of the table. I think we're going to be very bottom after this game. Not the result that we deserve. We were the better team until... Even after the sending off at the start, we were the better team. And can we get it? O'Reilly pumps the ball forward. Walk in. Can't get there. Marshall picks up the loose ball. Can Kirsten have a late dramatic equaliser? Stahl. Walk in. He can hit them, and he put it over the bar. Oh. He scored a couple of cracking goals in pre-season. It would have been just perfect to score. But how it is, we're down in 17th. We shouldn't be down there. But it's what happens. We have to take it on the head. And Owawa is about to get booked now as well. The referee just seems to love booking my team. Not much we can do about it. And Durant kicks it out. And that'll probably be it. And here come North Ferriby. They're trying to nick a fourth here right at the death. Oh, look at intercepts, but they've picked it back up. Play it through. Sabi's in again. And it's gone out of play for a goal kick. Now, will it keep the highlight going for the goal kick? Will we get one final attack? Come on, Gogic. Pump it into the box. Yes, we might get the highlight. Gogic with the big kick towards Walken. Walken do. He loses it. And here come North Ferriby again with the final 10 seconds. They might just keep ball. And they've played it inside. The Fry. Fry plays in. Sadidi. Will they get the fourth? Oh, their player missed it. And El Becker clears it out. Free kick offside. That's the end of the game, guys. Definitely the end of the game. We've lost our first game at home. Not the start we would have wanted, but we went down to 10 men. We played fantastic until then. 3-2 defeat to North Ferriby. Should never have lost the game. But we were down to 10 men. They scored from two basically corner free kicks. Because I hadn't set up tactics for the first one. The second one, I had set the tactic, but when you have one man marking a tall man, the other guy was sent off. So again, we lost it. But we'll come back in a couple of games' time. And for the second game of the series, not the start I would have wanted, unfortunately. But we have to take the good with the bad. It's a new team trying to gel. And obviously, we also went down to 10 men. So, fair enough, we lost it. I would have preferred to draw at the least, but a defeat's a defeat. We'll hopefully bounce back in the next game against Stockport. And the game after that. And then I'll might bring another game back after the Stockport game. And hopefully by then we will have done much better. So thank you very much, guys, for joining us. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. Plenty more Football Manager content going to come on the channel. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the excitement of this series. Non-league to Premier League. A long way to go. As I said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And leave your comments in the comment section, guys. Obviously, respond to the question I asked you about the teams in the lower league. If you know who they are, who the better teams are, please, by all means, let me know. And I'll keep a better respect for them. But any comments you want to leave, and I will reply back to you. But thanks very much, guys, for watching the first episode of the series. Many more to come. And hopefully we get out of this division first time round. Cheers, guys. Have a good one. Bye.